Alright, so this is a stool sample. How you do it: first you get the turd on the stick, then you put it in a cup. After that, take a float here, put a good amount until the turd starts floating, and then you mix it up. This one's a hard one, so I'll be back in a minute. Alright, now that you've successfully turned it into turd soup, you can throw away this because you no longer need it. So, now you grab your 2 cups and you're going to move over there. So, empty cup, turd soup, as I've been told, and then you strain the 2. This kind of needs 2 hands, or I can probably find a way to set it up. Extra cup not needed, just to hold this while I get the turd soup here. Yeah. So now you have this, no longer need it, great. You can throw it away, or what I tend to do is I'll take this stuff, throw it right back in here, and then you have extra, but makes it easier to throw away. Be clean, rinse that off, throw this away. So now that you have the strained stuff, now what you want to do is you want to grab a tube like this and put the turd soup, or now broth I guess, into one of these, and then you want to balance it out in here. Hold on. You want to balance it out in this machine here with a water. So now that you have a water in there, I'm going to level it out. I'll be back in a second. Alright, great. So you have the poop stuff and the water. So what you do, close it. See, the latch light turns on and you hit urine start. This takes probably, 5 minutes or so. So I'll save you guys some time, clean up, and come back when it's ready. So while that's running over there, you can go in here and you can write in what you're gonna do. So first, I know, pretty rough way of phrasing it. First, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the client and you're gonna take their number, which you can find on Avamark, and you're gonna write it down here. And then since it's a fecal sample, or stool sample, you're gonna write FX right there. Eventually, you're gonna get around to using the microscope. Geez, autofocus. And the microscope, you're gonna see, well, is there parasites, which conveniently are on the chart back there. So while that's going on, while that's spinning, I'm gonna write this in. Due to client or patient privacy or whatever, I can't show you, so yeah. When the light starts to flash, that means it's about to be done, and eventually it's going to stop. Unfortunately, you can't stop the machine from screaming at you, but that's how it works. Alright, double whammy. We got a prescription to fill while we're waiting on this to finish. So, gabapentin quad tab. You're going to go up here. You're going to look for which one you need. Gabapentin 200 milligram tab, quad tab. Right there, says the same. Great. We need 14. Alright, looks like the machine's also done, but so we need 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's convenient. That's that machine. You can do that. Open it up. Finish off this. This now goes back where you found it originally. And now before we put this down, expiration is the same, 11/20/22. On here, this is 11/20/22. Well, great. Initials in the corner. Now you put it on the bottle. You're done with that. Done with that. Leave that for later. And that's for Coda. Now, moving back to this one. You now have this. And you're going to want to grab a slide. It's hard to see, but it's hard to see in person too. And lastly, a poop plunger. So for this, what you want to do with a poop plunger is you're barely taking anything. You're taking right off the very top of it, and then you're putting it onto the slide. Right there. And we do that quite a lot until a puddle is there, which I don't know if you can really see, but yeah. So, yeah, keep going. So, hard to focus here, but if you can see, there's a decent amount there. So now we're done with these two, but save it just in case we need it later for another slide. We have this. Now we're going to take one of these little slide covers, and these things are dangerous if they want to stick together, because you can kind of peel them, but sometimes they break and that hurts. But okay, now moving on. I'm going to drop this on top. And we're good. We've set up the slide. So, moving on. We now put the slide under here. Give me a sec with that. And we're going to want to make sure we're using this one right there, the yellow. So, turn on the machine. You see the lights now going. And then from there, you're looking through to read it. It looks like for the most part we're good over there, and let's keep going. So now this top one controls your up and down, and the bottom controls your horizontal. Now you're going to look around for parasites, which are on this chart back here. Fortunately for the cat, unfortunately for the video, there was no parasites, so can't really see anything that time. But because we know that there is no parasites, take this, throw it in the trash, and over here, where did I put my pen? Over here, under FX, right by the FX, we write NPS, no parasites seen. Good, done.